Hi, Bob Thomason here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set a business up, how to register a business with Beepxtra. Now, we'll make the assumption that you've already set up an individual account, but in this video, we're going to go through registering the business. Now, since you already have registered an individual, you will have a username and login established. So we're going to use an account here I have set up for this purpose. By having an account set up on Beepxtra.com, then you can use those same login credentials to log into Beep Stores, which is where you will set your business up, and then we can add a store. You see here we need to add a store to this one, so I just click on Add a Store. You can quite easily upload a logo if you like. Just choose a file and upload it to the Beep. Now we start filling in company information, and I'm going to use John's Hobby Shop. And for a quick description, I'm just going to put in here complete arts and craft. Well, who said I could spell? Okay, that's good enough. Needs to be more than 50 characters, but less than 500. So, and I'm going to use keywords here as BDY and arts and crafts. You use the keywords here so that the search engines can find you easily, know how to index you. And I'm just going to put up a website, mydomain.com. That's just I'm just using that as a placeholder, and if you had an actual domain for your shop, you would put it there. And I'm going to use an email address here of support at mydomain.com. Again, this is just temporary information. I'll go back. I won't actually use this stuff. And I'm going to put a phone number in here. 348-400. I've got to select a country. And United States is what I've got. I'm not going to use a fax. Okay, now I can set up the categories which this will be found in. I've got arts and crafts, and I'm going to say collectibles as well. You can pick several of the categories that seem to fit your line of business, and you'll notice to pick more than one. If I just click on one of them, or I can click on another one with my left mouse, then it just highlights one. It jumps from one to another. But if I go up here and you see where it says to hold the control key down, so I hold the control key down, and then I can click on collectibles, and I can get many of them in there. So I'm going to go in here and select a country again. United States. Now this says billing address, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this. If you're wanting this to be visible by the public, then you need to use a street address, whether it's your actual billing address, because I know some of you may have a P.O. box as a billing address. Well, let's use a street address right here, because I'm going to click this box down here and say this is visible to the to the public in the business profile. So I've got street name West, NEIL 108 AR 71753. So now I can click create, and John's Hobby Shop is showing in here in the coming soon. Now, if I've got outlets that I want to add to this store, I can click over here on outlets. And when you're doing outlets, the outlets do not have to be the same type of store. You could have John's Hobby Shop, and then maybe the person that owns John's Hobby Shop also owns an automotive place, and maybe he's got a pizza parlor as well, so you can add different types of business as additional outlets. Just depends on how the business is structured. So now we have this set up, and you can see the profile here, and that's basically all there is to it. This way you will be found on the geo-targeted map. Now again, if you have not registered as an individual yet, you need to do the individual registration first. Can it be a store owner, can be a store manager, just someone to be in charge of this, and then you come over and do this store registration.